welcome back to Timberborn. So it's been a bit longer than I had hoped between videos, but we are back and progress is going to happen. The plan for today is to try and build the swimming pools once we've dealt with a few bits that were suggestions from you guys. So the first one is to move this over one. And actually, we could move it out onto the water, which might be more sensible. So if we go under here, let's be more sensible. Let's drop that down. Let's get rid of that. Let's put some path there. In fact, that might be enough. Let's throw in some platforms there. I'm hoping that it'll let us build that in there, which it will. Awesome. And then we can put the extra gatherer flag back there. Excellent. And then what we're going to do is delete all of those. Those are medical beds. Just so that I remember to rebuild them. And we are going to put contamination barriers all the way along there. And then we could delete that path and we will put the medical beds elsewhere. So let's reset that. And a bit of me wants to try and do something crazy with the medical beds, like I don't want to waste that little time that we put on there, so we're going to do that so we can make use of it some more. And then we're going to do that, and then well-being, medical bed. Awesome. I don't know if that was exactly the same number of medical beds, but we'll see what that does when we get a bad tide. So that is brilliant. That's that little job sorted. And hopefully I'm gonna wait for a bad tide so that we can see what gets contaminated down here. And therefore why did I put a lumberjack? That's supposed to be a gatherer flag there. We'll see what we can do in terms of placing more growable things down there. Right. Before we get on to building the swimming pools, we will keep chopping this away. And the first thing I'm going to do is chop away that piece there, and then we'll get rid of all of this. You need to be exploded. And then you look like another double, so let's put that there. Awesome. Right, over here now. So yeah, the plan is to build swimming pools above the agoras. I know, kind of crazy. I was going to put in a layer of storage. You can't see me waving my hands back, can you? No, but I thought it'd look a bit rubbish. So we're going to do the swimming pools, and then I'm going to put storage when we build the next layer of city. So what we're going to do is double platform. I just want to check that this works. So I think it's double platform. And then we do that. And then in here we do a pause that. Get in there. Drop that down. And then we'll go double platform there. You can go there. And you go there. Is that right? No. Well, I guess it could be, because we could do that. Is that what I want? Is that what you want? No, that's not what I want. What I want is that. And then that. We can then do that. And then in that corner, we'll do triple platform and a double platform. And then over here, we'll do that. So we won't have stuff over here, but that's fine. Right? That's kind of the construct. So let's run those down. I think we're going to go at least to there. Can unpause the game now, I think. Make some progress. Do that. That's triple, wasn't it? Yeah. Looks like we have a bad tide approaching. That was a 4x. So put those in. We could do 3x and 3x, but you know, it's okay. A bit of me wants to step that out there. What would that look like? Would it look like that? No. Yeah, it could look like that. It could look like that, because we could then do another one there. It could look exactly like that. Yeah, it could look exactly like that. What would look better? Let's think. Pause. Let's think. Well-being. Slido. Unlock. Yes, please. You are 4x. So 1, 2, 3 with a gap. So we're going to extend that to there. So they go to there. Which means that goes to there. Yeah. Jeez, slow brain. It's been a long day. Been a long day. I know I could possibly do that more efficiently. And I want to. I want to. Yeah, I don't like that. So we're going to change it. We can get the game running, I suppose. So we're going to do guys. 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15. That divides by 4 really nicely, doesn't it? No. What it can do is we do 5. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5. And then 1, 2, 3, 5. And 5. And then all of those. Then all of those. Then all of those. That's slightly nicer. Right. Build, little beavers, build. Now, hopefully, thinking they can build all of that, which means they can build that. They can build a bunch of that. They can build a bunch of that without any problems. That's all in. We're a couple of days away from the bad tide, so we'll be able to sort that out. Let's throw that in. Let's detonate that. So that's down now, so we can put in the rest of those. Awesome. We'll see how long it takes them to build this little project. How are we doing first? So we're still really short of planks and wood. It's going to take them a while, is the answer. Don't seem to have game sound either. Settings. We do. Just not some game sound. I don't hear beavers doing things. Let's have a look at that, shall we? Okay, well, I'm not sure what's going on there with the lack of beaver noises, but it is what it is. Also not liking the lack of moisture in that tree. That's going to have to wait until we've finished all of our dynamiting, and then we can work out how we're going to reroute the river or reroute. And I guess we got rid of. There's a beaver in there. Doesn't mean we can't kick you out. Landscaping. Nope. Yeah. Impermeable floor. If we do that and that, and then we'll keep working on trying to isolate the land down here from the bad water. That's the jobby. Right, that's in. Detonate. It's probably kind of good that we've got this to do while we wait for them to build to the stuff. That's not single dynamite that needs to go in there. That's at least double. Now we can work it out from here, can't we? It's another set of triples. There we go. So, are they short of planks? Yeah. Because we're short of logs. Kind of is the way things cycle, isn't it? We've got a little bit of green land there. A bit of green land there as well. What I'm thinking is, yeah, because they can farm all of that. Let's plant crops, potatoes. Let's move the potatoes to there. This guy could do with being in a better spot. That's the bad tide. I'll come back to you. And we'll just let that filter its way through. What I'm wondering is if I don't think there is. I mean, realistically, we could just... So how many sunflowers have we got? We've got loads of sunflowers. What I'm thinking is we rip out screw. Do that. Let's rip out those. That's not the that we want to do. There we go. Just rip out those. We're going to pause you. We're going to get rid of you. We're going to put a lumberjack there. We're going to put the farmhouse. That's not a farmhouse. That's a farmhouse there. And that should allow us yet to plant all of that with trees. So let's rip those out. Come on, get it done, beavers. Prioritize that. Prioritize that. We're going to prioritize that. We come over here now. That's excellent. So we can... Do we need chestnuts? Not really. Not really. So it might be sensible to plant trees, oak trees. Let's be more sensible. Chestnut trees. Let's do that. Make sure they're not marked to be cut. There we go. And then let's cut these ones down. And we're then going to plant trees, oak trees in here. Can you plant all of that? Yep. No, I could probably make the paths in here more efficient. It's fine. Cut trees. There we go. And if we do impermeable floor there as well. Oh, that was a weird choice, wasn't it? There we go. And then they're all marked to be cut. Would probably help if we had a lumberjack here to actually cut them. There we go. Right, you're in. So plant trees, oak trees. Awesome. Mark those to be cut. Good stuff. Awesome. Plant trees. Oak trees. Cool. So that gives us a load more trees to be planted, which is good because that's what we need. Let's detonate you. There we go. And then we're going to do more impermeable floors along there, but not there or there or there. That's not impermeable floors. Contamination barriers. Excellent. Boom. We'll see what that does for us. Are those really just stuck? Wait, oh, they've built all of that. Okay. Fair enough. I guess it's just a prioritization thing. Yeah, because I put those in, didn't I? Okay, that makes sense. I'll let the beavers off. I'll let them off. So we're getting that done. That's done. Excellent. So that's now blasted down to the correct level. So now we need to start doing this. We either do this one at a time or we invest the resource we don't have, planks, to do it faster. And we do that. We will recover most of the planks, so I think we do that. This is all behaving pretty coolly. Just for the sake of it looking good, I'm going to throw in those. We don't really need them. Anywho, that's going in now. Excellent. I have a feeling that's going to take a while. So what I might do is speed things up and come back to you in a little while. But we have progressed time a reasonable amount and a bunch of the contamination barriers in, which is pretty cool. We have this gap where the path goes through, which I think we need to try and solve because the path is letting the contamination stay, obviously. And basically we need a way of getting the beavers over the contamination and up to this next level. So what I think we do is we make them a little bit unhappy for a moment. We break the path there. We put the staircase there. We can probably delete that one. We demolish that. So I'm going to make these high priority things. And then we delete that and that. We can then raise this up like that, so it becomes a bit of a raised causeway. Put in the contamination barrier, and there we go. So it's going to use planks, which is our issue at the moment, but hey, we can then close that up. It will cause, I think, a bunch of this contamination to go away and allow us to plant yet more logs, which is kind of important. We're about halfway through growing our fresh patch. Oh, I forgot to set these to be oak trees, which is a smidge annoying. So let's unmark them to be planted at least, so that next time they're cut down, we can replant them as oaks. There we go. That is quite a lot better. Let's just check. This guy, yep, he can get in here, and now oak trees all the way to there. Mark for cutting. Excellent. Many more trees growing, and over here we're making pretty solid progress actually. So they're into putting, oh, we need to put some path in, I think. Looks like that's the issue, so we can just run that off of there, and that'll get that going. It's a little bit of a convoluted route, I think, but that should get them building that. And then we can work on designing the swimming pool layout. I haven't thought about how this is going to work yet, but you know, how hard can it be? Just wondering if I can. I'm not sure if the crops will let me actually. Oh, just fingers working. No, I've forgotten my keyboard shortcuts, so we're going to do it that way. There. I'm wondering if I up one more. There we go. That's what I want. Can do it that way. I guess essentially what we're trying to do is that. I can do that. Awesome. That a triple. Oh, excellent. Excellent. That's brilliant. So maybe actually I can do, as they get it built before I can get there. Yeah, I can't do it the other way, can I? That. I don't know why I want to do it that way, but I do. I don't know why that's there, so. That'll let them get all of that built, so that gives us a nice big square platform. How are we doing for metal? Because we are going to need a fair bit. We have... I see. The mine has no treated planks, I guess, because basically we've got planks now. That's not good, is it? That's not good. There's your problem. That is a little bit of an issue. Right, we'll let the scrap metal catch up. If all the metal catch up, and while that happens, we need to sort that out still. Oh, this can be done now. I put a shorter bridge in because they got to some of this, and therefore we didn't need to use as many logs. So that can all be deleted now, which means we can cover some resources. So let's prioritize that, and then we can plant some yet more trees. So at the moment, that's one of our priorities. Yep, we've got lumberjacks that cover that, so that's good. And we can actually do... I know it's kind of doing it stupidly, but we can cut those out as well, which would be good. We we could actually take that out as well. Yep. And we're getting scrap metal now, which means we'll get metal, which means they can keep building that. And I want to get that built before I want to build all this before I design the layout. So yeah. Oh, I forgot to change. These should all be cattail flour. Now we might be completely full on wheat flour, so that could take a while to sort itself out, but I forgot to change that. Right, looks like another triple there. Yeah. So again, I think I'm going to skip through some time to get this finished, and then we'll design the swimming pools. As night approaches and we're into the last day of the bad tide, we are pretty much done with the layout of this. So we need to think about the layout of the swimming pools or Lidos. And if we go back to these, they are 4 by 3 essentially. So I think we can probably get a kind of double stack in. As a starter, what I'm going to do is run a wall of levees, something like that, just as a test. We'll do that. I'm just going to pause the game for a moment because they're very enthusiastic. Well-being. Lido. And yeah, that works. That indeed works. The other way we could do this, so we had one big water area, is, do I want to do one big area? Is we could delete that, delete those, and we could use platforms. I think we might do that. So let's get things going again. So we're gonna have levies there. And if so we're gonna need a triple bank of platforms. And then 2 levies and the back wall. Okay, that works. That's gonna work. This might not be perfectly optimal. And folks, that is okay. Don't panic. It's fine. So what we'll do is then well-being, Lido, there, and then repeat. So it'll be 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, and then across the end there, across the end there, and there, and we'll delete that little bit of path there, levy there, and we want impermeable floors through all of that. And that'll be our swimming pool complex. Now you're saying it needs water, and you're right, it does. I'm going to try and do something clever for that. But first we need to build all of this. It needs wood. And bless them, the beavers are getting there. The beavers are getting there. As we work hard to expand our wood area. So what I'm going to do is prioritize those. I guess actually I need to leave the path in so they can put in all the impermeables. I'm not going to, yeah, I just need to let them build it. Just need to let them build it. We will have a path along there. Can then do some decoration. And we can have, if we put a shrub there, that hits both of those. Or if we did a lamp. What if we did a shrub there? No. If we do shrubs around the back. If we do that, actually that hits all the ones underneath it as well, doesn't it? Let's do that as well. What we want to do is prioritize the far away stuff. So I can start deleting paths. Please, beavers. That would be rather nice. Thank you very much. Now, I am wondering if I should just move this across one, just have it be a bit wider and it look nicer. Or we put in a false extra wide wall. Just because I think that'll look a bit janky. And maybe I install a decoration mod. Water's going up quite nicely. We are 18 beavers short, but I think that's mostly going to be haulers that we're missing, which is fine. We could check that. Hauling posts. Hauling posts. In fact, the hauling posts are fully staffed, which I'm surprised by, so interesting. That's all getting done. How are we for metal? We've got scrap metal at least, so they're at least going to get that done, which is good. And then what we're going to try and do is contrive some sort of aqueduct that pulls water along here and drops it in waterfall style into the swimming pools. I know, it'll look awesome. Or awful. It'll look some kind of way. So that's my thought. That's my thought. This is all looking okay. Yep, the new forest. Oh, wood, oak trees. And they should already, yep, they're already set to be cut, which is great. They're in. Yep, so I think we can delete that little bit of path there. Throw in some more trees there. are those to be cut. Yes, I understand you don't have water yet. You also aren't in a watertight vessel. So just chill. Just chill. Again, I think we're going to skip a bit of time, get some more building done. I had to delete the 2 Lidos that were built so they could put in all of the impermeable floors, but they are now in, so we can put in the missing levee piece. So let's do that. I'm then going to put in a staircase, and it's a little bit annoying that doesn't all quite line up, but it is what it is. I'm going to do that. We can then do that, and if that triggers you, well, I apologize profusely, but I don't pre-plan all of this stuff. The build just happens as it happens, so be grateful that that lines up as well as it does. So that's that, which is not as awful as I expected. So do need to do something with that leading edge there. We'll work on that. There's another bad tide. Not a big deal at all. Yeah, we'll do something with the edge pieces that we've got and all this mess. Even if it is fill it in with platforms and put some more beaver happiness things up here. That wouldn't be a bad idea, actually. Wouldn't be a bad idea at all. So hopefully we can get this built fairly swiftly. We ended up filling up our water supply, which is great. All of this is going and doing just fine now. So we've actually got a spare bot. Wow. We could do with a bit of expansion of the population. Or more bots. But that will come with time. So yes, I think we'll save building the aqueduct system for next time to fill this. But I think that's going to be a fun way to keep the pools filled up. Maybe not so fun for the beavers, but fun for us. And what I quite like the idea of is decoration lamps. It's slightly annoying that they are an even number of pixels, blocks, I guess the term. But let's see what we can do with that. Get some decoration going around the outside. I think there's some lamps around the outside might be quite nice, seeing as they tend to bathe at night. But yeah, I'm quite pleased with that. Obviously, it'll look a little better once it's got all the water in it. And yeah, pretty pleased with that. Last one going in. Is our plank supply recovered yet? Not really. Not really. But it's not the end of the world. And of course that needs planks and logs. Of course it does. Of course it does. But I think this is going to look quite cool once it's up and running. So yeah, we just need to design an aqueduct system. The plan is to use a few of these guys to supply an aqueduct. We've got to bring power through from the observatory. That's not a big problem. And we'll dump water in here. I think that should be okay. But yeah, I think that's us for today. If I can find... Let's put another one there. And... there. And we'll keep putting those in as well. Yeah, so thanks for watching, guys. Hope you've enjoyed the video. Any comments, questions, or suggestions, stick them below. Thank you to the patrons and the YouTube channel members. And I'll see you next time for more Timberborn.